Hi Musketeers! I hope you're having a great magical day where you are, as I'm having a Christmas craft day where I am. So today I'm going to be working on this 48-inch Deco mesh wreath. This wreath's going to be hanging over the fireplace mantle this year, and we're going to go with a gingerbread theme. I have already Deco meshed it for you in order to save a little time on this video. I'm thinking about doing another wreath where I do show you how I deco mesh. That way you can kind of see how the deco mesh part goes. But guys, deco meshing is very easy. You're just creating loops with deco mesh. It's a very forgiving, piece of fabric, and you can create just about any look with it. That's the great thing about it. But I used a total of 40 feet of deco mesh, so I used 30 feet of one roll and then 10 feet of another to complete this 48-inch wreath. If you're wondering the total dimension, it's 4 feet wide and 4 feet high. It's quite big because we have a big fireplace mantle wall, so I really want it to pop. Like I said, this is going to be a gingerbread wreath, and I'm going to be making with you today a gingerbread girl arrangement. And I thought that maybe y'all would like to see how this wreath comes to life. So let's go on ahead and get started. Okay, Musketeers, so I got all my supplies that I think I'm going to be using. If you're wondering what deco mesh I used, I'll show you real quick. I picked it up at Hobby Lobby, and it is right here. So this is the one I used. It's 21 inches in length, and each roll is 30 feet. And like I said, I used one whole roll plus 10 feet from another one. So a total of 40 feet for a 48-inch wreath, which is 4 feet in width and 4 feet in height, in case you're wondering all the logistics of the math there. But I'm going to be doing a gingerbread arrangement. So I brought my little gingerbread girl. She's right here. And there's her little feetsies. And guys, when you're talking about doing an arrangement, what you do is you just go out and buy a whole bunch of different picks. Picks can be really expensive, so you want to try and get them on sale. And you also want to even get them like after Christmas, if you can hit the craft stores during after Christmas and pick them up, because they can be quite pricey. So while I was in Hobby Lobby, they had 50% off their picks. And what I actually do when I'm trying to create in this brain of mine is I will actually start making my arrangement right there on the spot so I can get a visual. So I'm just going to show you some of the picks I'm going to be using. So I picked up this one right here. And it just seemed to go with all the colors that were in her outfit, the lime green and the red. I also picked up this pick, and it's already getting tangled in the other pick. So I picked up this one. It has these cute little beads on it, and you can really spread this out and play with it. And I don't know exactly how it's going to come together. I kind of envisioned it in the store, but we're going to see. I picked up these. These provide a lot of wow factor, and I actually got these more than 50% off because these were part of fall. I don't know if it was because of the color red, but I thought, oh my goodness, you could use that for Christmas too. So I picked that up. I picked up another one of these, so I bought 2 of those. I thought these were really cute and fun, so I picked up these little guys, and we're going to see how I create with that. And then I picked up this beautiful little pick here because these are the colors of her outfit. It has some red and green, and then I also have a gingerbread boy as well, and I have some more balls like this, ornament balls. So I'm also going to be using a pair of my husband's tools to cut my, what do I call these things? Oh, my mind just went blank. Zip ties. Hello. Zip ties. I love to use zip tabs when I make crafts. I love to actually use zip tabs more than hot glue gun on my wreaths, only because if I want to disassemble something, I can, and I don't have to worry about the hot glue leaving a mess behind. So I use a lot of zip ties. I do use Chanel stems from time to time. I try to buy work wreaths so I don't have to use Chanel stems, but from time to time I do need to use them, so I have those just in case. So that is all I have here. No hot glue is going to be used. So we are just going to assemble this and see if we like it. One of the things I probably will have to do, guys, I wanted to say real quick, is I may have to snip the bottoms of these in order, you know, to shrink it down. I don't know yet, but we're just gonna see, so let's go ahead. And I'm going to grab, now guys, keep in mind, when you're doing this, just be creative. You know, you can always get online, you can always look on Pinterest, you can also always look on Google Images. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. A lot of times people think that they can't do an arrangement because they think, they go into that, they go into that mindset that it has to be perfect. Sometimes, guys, the most oddest looking arrangements are the most beautiful ones, I think. So, I mean, don't go into making some kind of arrangement for a wreath thinking that it has to look perfect and everything has to look symmetrical and everything has to look wonderful. Sometimes, guys, when it doesn't look right, that's when it's the most beautiful. So that's just my thoughts. But I see that, I'm thinking, okay, that looks pretty, in my opinion. I'm going to go on ahead and, oh, you know what I didn't do? Look at that. So I'm liking that. I'm liking how all of that is hanging. I'm enjoying that. I'm gonna sit that down because I need to spread this little guy out. So if I just kind of come in here and I play with him a little bit and just move everything around and get him all spread. Let me do that real quick. Okay guys, so I went on ahead and I spread out this pick right here. And what I'm going to do next is pick back up where I was working, but I'm going to change things up just a little bit because I forgot that I needed to spread that little guy out. So I got this right here. I'm already liking this and the way it's looking. I am going to grab a red one and I'm going to put that, ooh, let's see here, about right here. Still liking the way it's looking, because guys, if you don't like the way it's looking, guess what? You have the privilege of changing it up anytime before you zip tie it. If you zip tie it and you don't like it after you zip tie it, technically you can take the zip tie apart. You just need a tool to snip it. Put him way over here. I want to get that ball up front. So I'm just going to kind of put that there. Nope, we're going to put it behind. He won't cooperate. Okay. And then guys, once I get this all zip tied, then I can go back and play with it a little bit more. Okay, so right now it's looking like this. We're going to put this one over here. Gotta hold it tight because we're going to zip tie it, okay? And then this fancy thing, 11, we're going to give that some height right up in there. Now look at that, okay? That looks good to me. Now if you're saying, Rachel, that does not look good. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, okay? Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So then we have these cute little things. I'm going to put this up here. And guys, I'm going to not touch these right now. Right now I don't want to mess with these, okay? So I am doing that. Then I'm going to put this over here, I think. This is starting to get a little heavy for me. I'm gonna put this one over here. Okay, I promise this is gonna come out just beautiful. And then I'm going to be putting her right there. Like I said, I'm gonna mess with these once they get on to the actual wreath, but then she's gonna go right here. So I'm just gonna zip tie this real quick and put it all together. I need both hands to do that, and we'll apply it to the wreath. So there she is, guys. I already got her up there, and I got her assembled. I zip tied her on there. I did not use any hot glue to assemble that arrangement on there. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of hot glue, but I do use it. But let me see if I can zoom in for y'all so y'all can see how cute she looks on there and how I used all of those little picks and things. So I'm going to try and come in here for you. So if you notice, I used, remember the little corkscrew pieces? I went on ahead. Remember I said I didn't want to pull at them just yet? It was because once I got her assembled and put up here, I wanted to then pull on them. So as you can see, I got them, you know, throughout this area. Let me see. I got it going on throughout this area. I got it spiraling up. I got it spiraling all the way over here. And then I got it spiraling all the way down and across. But yeah, I wanted to wait until I got this on there. I kind of got her twisted at an angle on purpose there because I want her to kind of sit off to the side. But that is my first little arrangement that I made on this wreath. I think she looks good and I'm quite happy with it. And overall, I'm very pleased. So now I'm going to be working on Mr. Gingerbread Man, and then I'm going to be putting on the ribbon and things to that nature and finish assembling this. Okay guys, so now we're going to move on to making the gingerbread boys little area on the wreath. Now on one side of the wreath, as you saw, I went big on my arrangement. So what I've chosen to do, kind of like off to the other side, is keep it simple. You don't have to keep it simple. If you want to go elaborate on both sides, be my guest. It's your wreath. But for mine, I chose to keep it a little more simpler on the opposite side. So here is my gingerbread boy. He is right here, and I think he's cute. And I just have like a few, not embellishments, but picks. I have this one, and remember what I said about waiting until you assemble whatever it is you're going to be, you know, whatever you're going to be placing your arrangement on. Wait before you start tugging at these if that's your intention. If you plan on pulling at these and making them go in different directions, then you want to wait until you get it on your arrangement. Then I'm also using this pick right here, okay? And I'm thinking about using this one. I thought this one was really cute, and possibly this one. I don't know yet. I'm just gonna kind of assemble it and get a feel for it. Again, I have my husband's tool here, and I have a couple of zip ties as well. I have some thin ones and some thick ones and long ones and short ones. I love zip ties. So, okay. So first things first, we're gonna pick this up because it's the biggest item that I have for this arrangement. It's also the tallest one. The next one I have, I'm gonna pick this one up next. And the reason I chose this one, this particular color, guys, because I do have a green one. Let me show you. Where's my green one? I do have a green one here, but I chose this one because he's holding a peppermint lollipop. I don't know if you can tell, and I thought that that would look really cute with him holding that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of put this together again. Hopefully you can see. I hope y'all are liking this. If you're liking this video, guys, leave a comment down below, and if you're liking it, give it a thumbs up. So but anyway, we are going to be putting that there, and possibly, I don't know, maybe that back here. Let's see here. Kind of got to get an idea for it. So I'm looking at something like this, and I'm going to go ahead. I think that looks cute. Maybe, yes. So I'm going to go on ahead and assemble this zip tie it and then we'll look at it. I don't know. Possibly this too. Let me see how this looks. Let's lay this down. You kind of have to get a feel for this, guys. Okay, like that maybe. And hang that up on the wreath. I think I'm gonna do something like that. So let me go ahead and zip tie this together and we'll get it up there and see how it looks. So guys, I wanted to show you really quick how he looked, how he came out. He looks just like this, and I think he looks so cute. Like I said, once I get him up on the wreath, I'm gonna play with him. I've already started to kind of play with them by bringing these little things up and forward, kind of, you know, spreading them out. These you could pull and twist any way you want, which I'm going to do once I get it there. Let me scoot back. So there it is. And if you're curious to see the back to know how I assembled this, right there, guys. So I just zip tied the actual arrangement and then I zip tied him to the arrangement. I'm going to leave this long. Sometimes I snip these, sometimes I don't, but I'm going to leave this because it's giving this particular arrangement an extra support here in the back. But guys, if you didn't want to put this in a wreath, you know, you could use this as a centerpiece. You can make a beautiful gingerbread centerpiece for your table. I mean, after I did this, my mind started going a mile a minute. But you can also use this as a swag on a door if you want to do a hanging swag and just get, you know, a Christmas swag and just pop him right in the middle with a couple of more ornaments. That would be beautiful too. But let's go on ahead and put him up on the wreath. I'm going to grab some more zip ties because I'm going to need one and we'll see how he looks. So there's the gingerbread guy. I put him on and he's right there and I think he looks absolutely adorable. And then there's the balls going up. Guys, I did do the ribbon that I wanted to incorporate. That takes me a little time because I kind of have to weave it in and out, and that eats up a lot of video, I guess you might say. But I just kind of weaved my ribbon in and out there, and I'm working on the bottom right now. So this is the leftover ribbon down at the bottom, and I didn't want to cut it because I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I do know that I wanted to incorporate these cute little balls down here, Christmas ornament balls. I know I'm going to be putting a big bow right up in there, but I did buy some things to dangle down for this wreath, so I'm going to be incorporating that. But that is how it's looking. And we will just keep moving right along. Okay, guys, I just finished the entire wreath. It's right here. I added some more picks to it. I made the bow that I was talking about right here. Came out very adorable. Then I came down here and I finished up the bottom. I added some bells down here. So I thought those were really cute. I added some Christmas ball garland down there as well. And then I just twirled some ribbon around and included that to drape it down. And then I put the gingerbread Merry Christmas plaque in the middle, which I think is absolutely adorable. And then I just went around the top and added some picks in there. And I kind of just went all the way around, not too far in the bottom, so I didn't want to do the whole thing. But there it is, guys. That is my gingerbread wreath that I'm going to be hanging over the mantle this holiday season. I had a great time putting this together. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun. I think it came out wonderful. I would love it if y'all share your thoughts with me and let me know what you think about it. The only thing, let's see, I did add some Chanel stems. If you're wondering how I attached everything, so like I added some Chanel stems here and over here. Let me see if I can get that right there. And the only other place that I added some Chanel stems was like right in here and then up in there. Other than that, guys, everything attached to this wreath was with zip ties. Like I said, I did not use any hot glue to create this look, just lots and lots of zip ties, as I feel they hold a lot better than hot glue. But yeah, there is my holiday gingerbread wreath, and it actually, my hair's a hot mess. It actually took me 2 days to complete this gingerbread wreath, but I love it. Like I said, I cannot wait to put it up over the fireplace mantle, and then you'll actually get to see it when I do a holiday Christmas tree decorating and show you how I decorate up the house for Christmas. You'll actually get to see this over the mantle. So guys, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts with me. If you love making holiday wreaths, share that with me as well. I really hoped that you enjoyed this video, and I apologize if I did not go into a lot of detail as far as you watching me put this together. But guys, as you can see, it's a lot of work, and actually videoing it, I just felt like it would have just been maybe too overwhelming. Maybe not for you, but for me, I think it would have. So, but this is the done look, and thank you so much for stopping by at Life in Disney. If you're not already a Life in Disney Mouseketeer, then feel free to hit that little subscribe button down below and join me back here each week for a new episode. So till next time, guys, y'all take care. Y'all have a magical day and a magical week, and I will see y'all later. Bye, guys.